Yeah. I can't believe I ever did that.
Hi, Brian.
Hey, Ken, how's it going?
Really good, buddy. Thanks for coming in today.
It's so good to be here.
I'm glad you brought all your cats with you.
I did. I brought all my cats. We're here in lovely Toledo.
Toledo, Ohio. Yeah, sunny and beautiful.
It is.
Cold as
It's horrible.
hell.
I got everyone up at 5 a.m. to come here, so you can imagine how popular I am.
So that would have been like 3 degrees in Mount Pleasant.
Yeah,
it was 6 degrees here.
Yeah.
That's That's not enough degrees, as Miss Penny would say. That's entirely not enough degrees.
We've known each other a long time, and as we've known each other, have you also gained the wisdom of like people moving to Florida in their old age? You're like, you kind of start to get it now.
Yeah.
I hate to say it, like I'm like, I get it.
I mean, we can do better in Florida, I think.
Yeah.
No offense. I lived in Florida when I was a kid, and I actually have kind of fond memories of it.
Yeah.
But I want to go further south.
Yeah.
I want to go so far south that if you take your boat out for a cruise, you risk getting bombed.
Yeah. I was actually thinking that.
Very topical.
I'm glad you went to that joke and not
me. Very topical. Very topical.
Like, don't go for a pleasure cruise. Don't take like 3 bags of sugar with you. You might look weird on a satellite.
No, Ohio, baby. Northwest Ohio. This is where it's at. So we have with us today, Brian from Bees Music in Mount Pleasant, Michigan. Brian, I know the story, and you've been here on the show as I'm going to say a satellite guest in the past.
I've been around you guys for a very long time in a lot of ways. I was playing your guitars before you, back when you made the original series and came on board big time when you swung into what is now the current series. I don't know how you quantify it, but
Naylor referred to them as the Stage Kings back in 2005. But you opened the store in 2002.
And I got in the industry in 98. So, I have been in this will be my 28th year in the guitar industry. So, I just never left.
Yeah.
I think that's all our story is. Never left.
I started getting involved with Naylor in 99.
Yeah.
So just 27 years for me. This will be my 26th Winter NAMM show.
I think I met you in 2005 when I called the number in the back of Vintage Guitar that you guys ran an ad seeking dealers.
That would have been Steve.
Was it?
Yep, that was Steve. I wasn't in there I didn't get in there full time until 2007. Maybe. January of 2007, I started full time.
Maybe I didn't sign up until then. I swear it was.
No, I signed you up. So
you signed me up.
I did sign you up. 100%.
I remember calling. So I must not have been a dealer till then.
Yeah.
So because I remember calling and meeting you at the NAMM show like 6 months later.
Yeah.
And
just
being like,
and you've been a dealer, and you've been a good stocking dealer ever since. I mean, you've always had.
I like the guitars genuinely.
That's amazing.
That's the thing. I don't know, when you do this stuff, you see a lot of products go by, and like I've always just really liked Joe's designs. I like the way he thinks, and I've been a tech. I was trained as a tech in the late 90s.
Yeah.
And then I like Joe's tech mind and the way he thought about stuff, and it always really appealed to me. And then and then we got to know each other, and we would play pool.
Yeah, of course,
and
yeah,
all
and
kinds of stuff,
foosball.
And foosball,
At the NAMM shows, yeah, totally.
I remember some of
that's
those
the
nights.
thing we do, yeah, yeah. That was back when we all drank a lot more than we do now.
Yeah,
and could.
Yeah,
I know. So you trained as a tech. So did you train at Gallup?
No, I just kind of like, did the old school where I just stood next to somebody, and then I would go around to like luthiers I kind of met. I think in the 90s it was a lot more closed. People didn't, pre-internet, no one wanted to tell you the right way to do stuff. So I would just kind of befriend people and go to their workshops and ask a lot of questions about fretwork and stuff.
That's cool.
I always wanted to go to Gallup. I just, by the time I kind of had the time and money to go, it was like I already was doing a lot of the stuff, and it's like I don't know. I just kind of picked it up as I went and taught myself, and
understood.
I've done a lot of that stuff. So
Brian's
a great friend. I mean, I think he runs a great school. I always I love him, and we're so close. We're only like 60 miles apart. We go to his place. He stops by ours. We have a lot. There's students come in a lot. So
and we've had people that train there work for us. Most notably at this point, probably Megan Wells. Who has done very, very well with her guitars. They're gorgeous. She does the most incredible work. She's such a legend.
He trains really amazing work. I mean, all the Lutherie schools now are so good. They are. And I know Joe went to Roberto, and didn't he just do that cool? I saw he did like a Bo Diddley kind of square.
Yeah.
I love that.
That's for the 50th,
that's coming out 2026, right?
50th anniversary of Roberto Venn. And that school started with like a whole big cache of wood. From like this crazy mahogany from Brazil that I think it's mahogany or maybe Argentina. I don't remember where it is, but before there were laws, there was a guy who went down there and he wasn't planning on building guitars with it.
Oh, really?
And he brought back the story is actually kind of funny. He paid some dudes a bunch of money to go down there and bring back like a train car load of wood, and then never heard from him again. And thought he like totally got screwed by some people down there. And then like 2 years later, a trainload car of wood showed up. Yeah, and they still have some of that wood at Roberto Venn. And that guitar that Joe made is a custom one-off. And it was, we went out there a couple of years ago, Jeff came with us, and we chose the wood for the body out of that old cache.
Nice.
And watched them sort of mill it down a little bit and give Joe pieces of it that he brought back here and made that guitar out of. And a lot of famous people in the Lutherie world, in the guitar world, went to school at Roberto Venn, like a lot. And people from Taylor and PRS and Fender Custom Shop and Gibson and all that stuff. There's a lot of Roberto Venn trained people. So all of these people have created a guitar.
Yeah.
And they are going to display all those guitars at the Premier Builders Showcase at the NAMM show.
Oh, nice!
Including the one that Joe made. Yeah, isn't that cool? Like Roberto Venn is going to have a whole thing where they show off the instruments of all these people, and then I think the guitars are going to a museum in the Tempe in Arizona,
nice.
And then they're going on tour a little bit or something. But it is a pretty cool, exciting thing. Keep your eyes on the Reverend social media.
It's
obviously
cool to see
we'll
Joe
be posting
build
about it.
I mean, I know Joe designs a lot, and it's really cool to see him build something. I think that's really neat.
It is. It's neat, and he's always wanted to do that Billy Bo thing. Like he sort of told us that he thought that he's just always liked the concept of it. And it has one of our new. We're not going to talk about them at length, but it has one of our new pickups in it as well.
Oh, nice.
Which is kind of cool.
I think I did notice. I was like, "What's that?"
Yeah, what's that? Yeah. What's that? So Well, I'll get to look at that up close next. Boy, we went up. I love it. I love being on this show. I love doing this because and then of course you and I do that, and then we talk over each other all the time. So
we're both talkers.
Yeah, we just discovered that one of Brian's kid and one of my cousins are going to school together
in the same grade.
In the same grade in the same school,
the size of that coffee mug.
Yeah.
So that's pretty fun.
It's really cool. I love it. Anyway.
So I did a lot of tech work. The store I worked at kind of crumbled, and I started another store. It was Bees. Out of kind of some of the employees came with me. I kind of started it over, and eventually came back to the building that store was in, and now I own it. And now I own the building next door too, as our content studio and stuff. So and I kind of just did the hometown music store thing, and then really this cat thing just came. Like this logo came, I think around the 50th anniversary. I just would always tell people that I owned a cat pirate ship music store, and that was like people would ask me what I do for a living. I'm like, I just have a pirate ship cat music store, and just would say that to be a joke. So someone made me this logo, and it just stuck. Like we made shirts, and it became a joke, and then like it became a thing. And then
you know what's really cool about that logo?
What's that?
It's that those are buckshots in your logo.
Oh yeah,
They're Reverends. Yeah, it's the coolest.
I would always use your stuff on things.
I know.
Like, hey,
I remember
mind?
you sent when I signed you as a dealer. You sent me stickers. I bet we could find one on shit around here, but with the Ron Ashton volcano.
Yeah, I bought one of those from you, and
I
put it on the sticker.
Such a cool looking, distinctive instrument too. I mean, it was cool. Yeah, totally.
I have had multiple companies try to offer me, and I won't name what 3 letters are in their name, but have offered to convince me to change these, and I'm like, nah, they're going to be buckshots forever.
How weird.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. I've had a couple people do it, but yeah. So I kind of fell into that, and then really,
Penny, they're gunning for us. You believe that shit?
And then we did Bobby, can you grab me my HPP? So like really like kind of like the cat thing it really kind of came a little bit from you guys. Because for my 20th anniversary, COVID, 2022, we were still in this weird era of the industry. And I was like, I really want to do something like unique. Oh, no, the other one, the HPP, the green one. So I was like, I want to do something interesting for my 20th anniversary. And I was like, I want to do my own color of Reverend because you had a few dealers doing it. It's a little more of a thing now than it was then. And I was like, I really want to do it. I've always loved your guitars. And we did a Matte West, and then we did 2 versions of the HPP for my 20th anniversary, and these are still out there, and really they're starting to climb. I've seen people selling them for more, I think, than I sold them for. Yeah, it's pretty funny when I see them come up. Nice. I had somebody ask me about one of the Matte West the other day, and they were like, I really want to find one. I'm going to find one.
Come on up, Bobby.
Come on up, Bobby.
Yeah, come on up.
He doesn't want to be
a lot of tripping hazards.
Yeah. Thank you. So, yeah, this guy was, we did these for the 20th anniversary, and you helped me. I think it took like 18 months or something to make these. And you and I both love reverse headstocks.
That sounds right.
Yeah, well, we did it. And I think I approached you almost 2 years before the anniversary because I was like, I understand this will be a slow moving train. And then we put the Bees logo on the back of the headstock, and they were for the anniversary. And you did that for me. Yeah. And these we did a rail hammer in the bridge.
Yeah.
And these did really well. I think we did like 12 of them, and I think the Wests we only did like 6 or 8 because somebody the other day was announcing me that they were going to find one, and I go, well, I think there was like 6 of them in the States, and I know where 4 of them are right now. And I was like, so wow, it's
Matt has one.
Matt has one, and and a couple people from the Bees extended circle have them.
The Bees Universe,
I'll give this. Yeah. So you. And then when we did that, we kind of decided to do like pedals with it, and I was like, we should make. So I did one with Kuzak. I did really early on. We did this with Keeley, the Catburns. We sold like 300 or 400 of these. It was really popular. Still is in the lineup. I mean, now I think we have like 28 SKUs of cat pedals in stock at any given time, and a lot of them, got us these relationships with Keeley where we started going from, originally the idea was that they would match the guitars, and then they were like little bits of like things on them, like the Super Cat Mod just has a little bit of the logo, and then as it went on, I kind of got this artist from Toronto, Avery Worrell, who's like incredible. And Avery, she put a tattoo on me, and I was like, I love your art. Can I put that tattoo on a pedal? And then that just led to her designing. Like we just came out with these from Alexander. Matt did these. We did 4 of them with him, and these are like kind of like our I call them our 3 series, but they're only 149, all of them, and we do like a phaser and a distortion and a verb and a delay.
I just got one of those Alexander. Are we not ghosts, or are we ghosts?
So those are really cool. So those are the frame for this.
That's crazy.
So Matt is killing it with pedals right now, and he's about to have a whole bunch more stuff out. And Matt, actually, I went to visit Alexander. If you've never been there, he has like 30 Reverends right when you walk in. He has in his office is 9 in a rack.
Yeah, I was talking to him at the Pedal and Synth show in Brooklyn last month. I think he has a dozen or more Avengers.
Yeah,
just Avengers. Like he is focused in on like that one thing, which is amazing. That's amazing. He has 4, I think 3 or 4 original flip tops. And I really tried to see if I could hide one out the back and take it because he has so much cool. If you ever go to his little factory there, because he makes OEM stuff for other people.
He's in South Carolina. He's like halfway between like Virginia Beach and Asheville, and I only know that because I was on my way to Asheville from Virginia Beach, and I stopped and saw him. But he made this new platform where he's able to kind of like build pedals on it very quickly. So he's been making pedals for all those shows as like making a dozen. He puts a program, he designs a pedal, and then he does like a one-off for the show you go to. So like that pedal he made is for that show, and he won't make it again. Okay, that's what's really cool. I have the space panner that he did for Earthquaker Day this year. And when he was starting to do this, we came up with this idea of doing these like a crime fighting team. We say that they are legally different. They're just cats in turtle shells. No reference to any sort of crime fighting team.
I see how you are.
Yeah,
So run through real quick all the manufacturers that have collaborated with you on cat pedals.
So we do Alexander. We do a ton of Keeley. We do a lot with Old Blood. We do a lot of stuff with Old Blood. This is Old Blood Noise Endeavors.
I can't keep up.
Man, they're humongous. You would like this pedal. The Dark Star is probably, if you're an ambient player.
Yeah.
Ask Noel. Shit. Noel has like every one of them. Okay. Old Blood Noise Endeavors, wonderful dudes. Caroline. This is actually a tribute to Philippe's cat that passed away. Big Lucky.
Okay.
And we did one with him. We do some with Benson. I do a lot with Benson. This is a sticker that's falling off the back of this one. Okay. This was supposed to be like a Fallout, like a brick you would find in like the Fallout video game is the idea with this one. Okay. We did a signature with Andy Timmons. We did some with Less Than Jake. We just did we did an Earthquaker. Here, I can pull these up. We'll just
sorry.
I'm gonna mute.
Right.
See if I can make a lot of noise real fast. But we did this Zor this year, which I don't want to. I think this is one of the only Earthquaker pedals that has custom art because they do a lot of custom colors.
They do their own thing, yeah.
And Julie and Jamie being so wonderful. I've joked for years that I wanted the original Zor has witch's fingers on it, and I was like, "Can we do one with cat paws?" And
that's super
they did that for us. We did this one. We just started doing some with Super Cool out of Toronto. So this is a Toronto art and Toronto build. It's a Barstow cat. He did one with Barstow Bat, which is based on Hunter S. Thompson art. And I was like, "Can we please do a Fear and Loathing pedal?" So that one just came out like a month ago. That and the Turtles are kind of the newest ones.
That's really cool.
We do the one, of course, everyone knows us for probably is the Meowgulator. We do with
the
Kuzak, which is our weird idea that I tossed up. Yup. We still sell a lot of those. The amount of
Jeff's gonna quit.
Yeah.
Jeff, here's the Meowgulator, and you can see him. You can see his shoulders start going like this.
I mean, it is exactly what it is. Yeah, I like when people ask me, "How can you play music with that thing?" And I'm like, "I don't know."
Like this. I'll show you.
Like, have fun. You're ahead of me already on it.
That's how, in case anybody's wondering.
My favorite thing is that Mike, the bass player in Fish, has been touring with one for over a year now. Oh. So I liked finding out that he had played 3 nights at Madison Square Garden and meowed at Madison Square Garden with it.
There. I just had to add that.
Cats
Perfect.
in space.
Yeah. It very much is that. Yeah, we have a whole list of people, and it's really come down to like people that I feel like we align with and we get along with. Like we do a lot with Summer School, Mark from Summer School Electronics.
Yeah, I just got the lunchbox.
Nice.
A couple weeks ago,
yeah, he's really great. I love Mark.
Super nice guy.
High school
also
teacher.
a huge Reverend fan. Does all these shows, brings Reverend to the shows. He's a really good guy.
I think I connected you two for the first time because he kept telling me how much he loved your guitars, and I was like, just go talk to Ken. He's like, I want some for demos. I'm like, Ken would love to help you out.
100%.
Please go talk to him. He's at the show with guitars everyone's beating on. He will be very happy to sell you a scratched up Reverend for you to put in your demo booth. So No, he's really
He's
great.
really cool. Yeah.
Oh, and it's just been like we make friends and we find pedal companies that are into the idea. We get fun things to riff on. We have actually two.
You know what my favorite pedal of the year is?
What?
I tell you. You know Mast Audio?
I have one of those. Yeah,
So,
he gave me one. I love that pedal.
He gave
it's
me
incredible,
one too.
isn't it?
It sat on my desk for like 3. So we have this pedal. This what's his name? Because I'm horrible with names. Mast Audio.
Mast Audio is. I think it's
Bobby. He gave me this pedal at Earthquaker Day last year, and it just says "Trust yourself" on it. And it has no controls, and when you hit it, it is.
It's a great rack. He gave me one too, and I love it. I love it. And
love it.
Did you know it has controls on the inside? If
It does.
To
It does.
I will never open it because it sounds perfect.
I opened it because I needed it to fit in the mix with everything else on this board.
I'll never
to
open
use
it
in here because
I'm gonna fill it with hot glue.
The way he sent it to me, it was like at that volume, you'd hit the button, it would tear your head right clean off, which is cool in its own sense, but I want to use it in here to do shit because it is like the greatest thing to take leads with.
It sounds so good.
It sits in its own space too. Like it's the shit.
And that's the thing. Like we live in this era of amazing pedal and great pedal builders.
Yeah.
And I really like that a lot of ways like doing this it's made so many friends for me and just going around the industry and getting to know people in the process and like getting into the art part. And, it's more than just, because we're a music store and like, I'm kind of like weirdly like a pedal manufacturer and kind of a music store now. It's this weird, and I'm weirdly like a t-shirt and cat toy manufacturing thing too.
You had other dealers call you wanting to buy cat pedals? That's when you know you're in trouble.
Yeah, we've had interest.
That's awesome.
And
good for you. That's really cool.
And
that's cool as hell.
It's fun. I just kind of I don't know what I'm doing. I'm in the middle of nowhere. You know where we are. People think we're like in a big city, but we're like in a country town. And how do you?
I drove past it once.
Yeah. Thanks for stopping in, Jeff.
You were closed. It was Labor Day.
You have my number.
I was on a golf trip.
I'm offended.
I was drunk.
What do you do? I mean, how do you stand out in this world, or what do you do? And it just kind of became a groove, and I like it.
It's incredible.
Fun. And there's just so many relationships, and this industry is so fun. We're like, we meet friends, we go to these shows, we do stuff, and it's allowed me to kind of like more than just buy my products and rep them. I kind of get to sort of like make my own little corner of these people's stuff and then go out and show it to the world. And it's been really rewarding for me. Because, I mean,
that's
like
awesome,
I say, 28
man.
years in this industry, like, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what any of us are doing. I mean, it's fun, but it is like, it's the guitar industry is weird. And when you you spend more than a couple of years in it, you're like, this is a weird industry. It's fun. I like it.
Yeah.
And like,
but who'd have thought that we would be, like, I didn't know when I started, working with Joe 25 years ago that we would be a media company that makes guitars.
Yeah, exactly.
Or something like it's become this has all become such a part of what we do, and it's fun. Yeah, it's really cool. It's amazing that we get to do it. Honestly, it's a privilege.
Yeah,
but it is not. The industry has changed. What we've seen happen in the last 25 years is just so. The way manufacturers deal with dealers has completely changed. A lot of the manufacturers are doing their own thing now, which was really taboo 25 years ago.
Yeah.
There's like just so much of the industry has changed in the time that we've been together.
Yeah.
And
that's why kind of in some ways,
and it's
I do my own version of things because a lot of these like companies sell. I mean, like Summer School, you can buy Summer School's pedals right off their website or from their dealers. But I have my own pedals with them too that only available from me, and that's kind of like let me have my own little
your own little thing. No, that's how that's why we do so many special runs, exclusive run guitars with you guys in Wildwood and Tone Shop. Yeah, there's one now. I guess great segue, Haas.
Yeah.
But this is Ryan Malixi's guitar from High Mulligan. And signature model that we launched last year that you did in your green sparkle outfit.
Yeah, we didn't burst it this time. We did it in, they're originally from Lansing, and I think that's all we'll say about this color scheme because
Sparty on.
Yeah.
But they are from those
they're
guys
by us. They're from
those
by
guys
us,
all went to Michigan State, and they were all like, that it'd be really cool to have green and white guitars, dude. You know, and it's like, yeah. Okay.
And I was hitting you up for some custom runs, and we love Hot Mulligan.
It just made sense. Yeah, it just made sense to do that.
I mean, yeah, we were just talking. You're going to the Hot Mulligan show, and almost all the staff from Bees is going to it too. So yeah, it's very funny.
That's amazing.
And they're great guys. Like, you know, even that, guys. Like, you know, this industry, you get to meet people like Chris and Ryan are great. Like, we chat with them all the time. It's been really fun. We sold, we've sold almost through all of them. I think we just have a few Ryans left, and we may have a few more Chris's. Apparently, came out of some woodwork that are gonna. Yeah. I don't know which one we're at, but you know, we're gonna have some more of those. Yeah, pretty soon.
You can find that stuff over on Brian's site. I like your store. You're in a unique position, and you're in a position. You're in the same position that I have a handful of stores like you across the country that are in mid-level college towns, right, like Mount Pleasant Central, home of Central Michigan University,
far up chips,
probably about the size of like Bowling Green, which is south of us here, where BGSU is. I have a really good dealer in Chapel Hill that I talk to all the time, where you're in a town that's big enough that has a music scene because there's a college, and it has some population, but it's not big enough that you've got a corporate music store.
No,
and so you are able to have a lot of products and be like a full size, full service lessons, the whole 9 yards music store that carries major brands and is successful because you have like a built-in foot traffic that comes from being in a college town.
It is, and you know, even some of that is not even what sustains anymore. It's like so many avenues, and like, I mean, yeah, if you come to our store, people expect us to be like a hole in the wall. We're in an old warehouse. We're like, you know, the size are larger than an average Guitar Center.
It's a beautiful.
It's an old beer warehouse. It's a Schlitz beer house from the 50s, and we polish it the best she can take. And then the building next door across the parking lot was a bar. Yeah. So we have a very, you know, the building just has an essence of beer, I think, in it. But you know, we just kind of built it out and kept trying to find avenues to, you know, where do you find things that work? Okay, we're going to do internet stuff. Let's try and have our own angle in those things. Yeah, and it's been great. And like doing stuff like this is fun. It gives us something to talk about.
Yeah,
and it's fun to do. Like I want to be excited in this industry. I've met enough people in our industry that burn out, you know, and I think 100%. Even through the years we've been like, hey.
Oh, there's been times.
I'm having a moment. You know, we've picked up the phone and talked to each other through the years a lot of times where it's like, you know, I'm ready. You know, I need some inspiration. You know, and I think stuff like this and doing fun things like this give me something to look forward to rather than just waiting to see whatever some company is going to unveil at the damn show and I just get to schlep. You know, I mean, I like doing things with my friends and being excited about the companies that are doing it. Or, you know, I mean, there's times like, I mean, you showed me the Watt like 3 years before you made it, and I was
we worked on the Watt for like 5 years before we launched it. So.
And I'm just like, but things like that were cool. Like it's like it's fun. It's fun to be part of the process like that and kind of understand the nuts and bolts and the strife and and see the wins. You know, I mean, there's guitars I still have a Super Rev that I pretty much just bought because Joe was so excited to make it that I just bought one, and I still have it because, you know, I have pedals that I bought because I know my friends spent 2 years getting the coding right, and when they got it, they were so excited. I ordered one and then didn't even try it for like a year, you know, because I was just like, good for you, man. Like I'm excited about your win, you know.
I know we're so much alike in that regard.
Yeah,
I'm the same way with the pedals. When I have friends that do something they're excited about, I want to own one.
Yeah,
I want to have it. You know, like all the crazy stuff that Greg is doing.
Yeah,
his pedals are ridiculous.
Yeah,
I have one of the.
Is he doing with Jam? Right,
he's doing the thing with Jam, and they're these like multi things. I don't have one of those yet.
Yeah,
and
they make great stuff.
He brought the prototype here when he was here last year, and that thing will fry you an egg. Yeah, it'll do anything you could ever imagine.
And he has 100 words for everything on it. I'm sure
he does.
His only thing he's better at than the guitar, I think, is wordsmithing.
He's actually naming components on the Reverends. Next year we'll see the integration of the Tone Enhancer 3000, which we didn't know what we were going to call it until Greg was here earlier this week, and he looked at it and named it, and that was it. Greg's awesome. Greg was just here and we had a blast.
Yeah, he's a fun guy.
These things are ridiculous. It is cool. The ST has been kind of the understated. I mean, I think You know, I think T-style guitars are a little hotter than S-style guitars at the moment, or whatever.
You know, I
But
really
this-
liked that guitar when I played it, and
God, these pickups are.
I was, and I have to admit, I kind of like almost felt like it was just going to be really close to the Gristle, the other one you make.
No, it's
And it is
voiced.
way different.
It's
It's way
way
different. And
Yeah,
I was
no,
pretty
it's
surprised.
it's voiced for Greg to play Hendrix on.
Yeah.
I mean, really, truly, that I know what's going through his head because every time he picks it up, he starts just nailing out some fantastic shit. So
Yeah.
but yeah, so I don't know, man. I enjoy this too. I've also bought guitars from my friends that have decided to start making guitars, and they're like, "Oh, I'm going to do a guitar and this and that," and I'm like, "Oh, I'll support you in that endeavor," you know. And as a result, I've got like a half a dozen guitars out there from companies that came and went in 20 minutes, you know. And it's
Yep.
like, what do you do with now? They're kind of bookends. They're space takers. And I always say, like, I'm going to take them out.
It's a
and play
privilege
them.
to have them, though.
Yeah,
you
I'm
know?
going to play that. And then I don't. I play my own stuff because I'm excited about what we're doing.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to take, you know, but
I did bring-
but I have them.
I mean, I have a lot of cool guitars like that. I did bring my one. Can I show my one?
I don't care.
Can you hand me the other?
Yeah,
This
of course you can. You can do whatever you want.
Oh, well, that's dangerous.
Yeah. While we're switching guitars, Greg, or Jeff,
Try
jeez,
again.
Sorry.
Greg's my brother's
Greg's
name, too, so
gone.
it's very,
Greg's
it's
gone.
very fun to hear.
One of
You can leave
the
Jeff out. That's
anchors
fine. That's fine.
of the Reverend studio is the full high watt stack, which I bought from Brian.
It came out of a
100%.
professor's basement.
Yeah.
It was, I think, when I first saw that, it was sitting in about 4 inches of mud from a flood.
Well, you didn't tell
That's
me
why
that.
it sounds
Well,
so good.
no.
Well, it's the first time
No,
I'm
it was
learning
like-
about that.
Or maybe
then.
like
No, I'm just
this
kidding.
much. Maybe like
Yeah.
this much.
It's fine.
Yeah, that was in a basement with a lead 100, 2 full high watt stacks, a full Showmaster stack. I think an ARP was all down there, and it was
Well, that is
part of an estate sale. And
Reeves comes to town and uses it. He used it when he was here when they were here with the Gabrels Kane Parker Wells show. He plugged into that bad.
Do you
boy.
remember when I told you that I got that stuff? Because you were on the
Oh,
tour
yeah.
with the traders, and I knew you were into high watts, and I texted. We brought all the stuff in the store, and I put it in the back like garage, and we piled it up. And I just sent you a picture. I go, check out what I just got, and I texted you, and it said delivered. And 4 seconds later, my phone rang. I literally, it was like I texted the picture, and it was like delivered. Ken Haas is calling you, and he's like, "Is that a DR3? Is that a DR? Do you have a DR3?" I think I do. Does it work? I don't know. I found it. A cat was actually the cabinets were in the basement. The head was upstairs, and a cat had been sleeping on it. And I was like, I just evicted a cat from its thing. I was
You
like,
call
I
yourself
will-
a cat lover.
Yeah, I am a cat lover. This cat really loved that head. It was his bed, and I go, let me clean it up and plug it in and make sure it's not going to start on fire. And we went through it real slow, took power tubes out of it, and serviced it and got it restored. But I love seeing it here because I see so many people enjoy it, and it is such a cool piece.
I had a guy I had my amp guy in town here dial it in a little
Yeah.
further, and then it's a 412 and a 215 tab sitting underneath of it. It is absolutely ferocious.
I remember when we figured out it was a 215 because we were putting it in your car, and you go, "This is a 215," and I go, "Oh my God, it is!" And I go, "Is that a problem?" You go, "No,
No, not at all.
But yeah, this is my. I have a Matt West thing that is your fault. That I figured out pretty much every guitar you like, I end up liking. So sometimes when you change to a new Reverend, I will play one. I will not play the Ken Special though, or not yet. I don't. I'm afraid that I'll like it too much, and I don't need another guitar.
All we
Some
got to
of that
do is
paint
get
job,
you a
Brian.
Billy Corgan C1 bridge pickup for that right there, and then you're good to go.
I have enough guitar. I just said I don't need any more guitars. But this is I have four Matt West. I have the green sparkle. I have a shell pink one that I think was a spare Merchant City one or something.
Yep.
And then I have a black one when Matt's got stolen and you did a short run of black.
Yep.
And then this was a wine red one that was in the store, and Doug Cower painted this hot pink for me, and I have been playing this for a while. This is my guitar I take everywhere. And
Nice.
Let me see that paint job, Brian.
I love it. I love it so much. I like pink guitars, and this is Doug knew how much of a Reverend fanatic I was, and he knew how much I liked Pink and offered to paint it for me. And
Doug's good dude.
he's a wonderful man.
Doug and I get along very well.
He loves your guitars.
I love his guitars.
Multiple times.
Yeah, I love his guitars too. His guitars are beautiful.
I love this. Curtis Novak made this pickup for me. I love Curtis too. He's a great dude.
Curtis also does really interesting things and interesting builds. And you said that was a lap steel pickup, which is really neat.
Yeah, it sounds really good.
And he will like wind stuff for you. I met Kurt through Watt because Watt had wanted me to use his neck pickup for a minute.
Yeah.
On the Watt Power Mark II. But Kurt, he makes like a pickup a week, this guy.
He does.
You know what I mean?
He's a real boutique.
If I'd have given him hey, I'm going to need 48 of this neck pickup, he'd have been like, well, you'll see that in 2.5 years or whatever. So, but much respect. I mean, this stuff is incredible.
Yeah, they're really nice. I mean, this boutique stuff. Although I've made a lot of friends with boutique pickup builders, and then I keep buying all these high-end pickups from her, trying stuff. And honestly, it a little bit annoys me at you because I got so used to rail hammers because we would trade them or do things or have stuff. And then I would buy like a $300 pickup to change out, and I would take a rail hammer out and put it in and then not like it as much. And I'd be like,
this doesn't surprise me at all. Yeah.
It was annoying. Actually, it was not. I really want to say that. Like, I was like, God, your pickups are really good, and it didn't really. I mean, I always thought they sounded good, but it's all relative, and you can change. There's so many good pickups, and I would put in like a pickup, and then be like, I don't like it as much, and then I go back, and I was like, it's just it feels. You want to feel like when you customize something, you moved.
I'll tell you why that is,
and I like this pickup a lot.
It's a Naylor thing. Okay, so Naylor understands how the vintage stuff all works and has absolutely no desire to copy any of it. And so he looks at the things that he likes from vintage instruments and vintage pickups, and then he figures out how to move that forward instead of trying to recreate something. And the thing with the rail hammers is there's like with the blades and what happens on the low end of a guitar is a thing that's been established in the marketplace for 40 years, right? But pairing them with the pole pieces and the way that he did it and the way he's wound and the magnets he's chosen and all the things that are going on with that pickup is you get the best of this and the best of this put together in a completely unique way. And
it just sounds good.
There's not a humbucker that sounds like the Railhammer pickups do.
No,
the
sound
clarity is ridiculous. The versatility is ridiculous.
I like
amazing.
The single coils. Those are mine. I love that.
Yeah,
I do too. Everything. I like them.
That Billy Corgan Z1 pickup is absolutely the pickup.
It is cool. They're all so good, and it, like I say, sometimes it's a little annoying. I think I mean that in the best way. It's just they're like, oh my God, this pickup is so good, and I just love them. I love them in everything, and I've been putting them in all my guitars.
I think we should take some questions because we're going long as hell.
Yeah, I'll go long.
I know I'll go long as hell too. If I don't, we got a police issue. And I would like to know specifically what Adam Baum has to say.
Oh,
if he's made any comments or not. He came down to Toledo to see me play a few weeks ago.
Oh, really?
And told me that and very politely told me that I play guitar a lot better live than I do on this show. That I need to bring it. Bring it harder here.
That's the kind of
and then since then, now every time I sit down here, I feel completely inadequate. So I guess, am I playing okay today? Is the question.
Adam Baum, however you want to say his name, sold me my favorite car right now. He sold me his dad's old convertible, and I restored it, and I love him forever.
I love him forever because he has a whole bunch of our guitars.
He does.
And he pays attention to everything that we do. And and he takes the time to come and see me perform live every once in a while, which is a drive for him.
Oh, yeah.
And so, and I
don't
never
come
know
see
he's
you play
coming.
live.
Like I look up and I see him there and I'm like, my God, dude, thanks for coming. Like genuinely, like, fuck, man, that is really cool of you to be like that big of a fan of what we do and that you'd be willing to come down here for that. So
is there any questions? Or is that what just like
Yeah, there are. There's just StreamYards.
There's so many comments.
StreamYard's being weird about showing them to us, so I can read them to you.
Please read them.
Well, yeah, read them to us. Yeah.
Okay. Well, Eric says, Brian, I went to Bees in the early 90s, and they had one of those all gold strats with the sign that said, don't even think about it.
That's probably true.
But I've thought about it since.
Cooks in the early
Where
90s.
should I go to report my thought crime?
Oh, well, I don't know. That's eras of the music store that are gone. I don't know. Just go to jail. Just go to jail.
Let's go straight to jail.
Just straight to jail.
What should he do with his guitars?
I donate
Okay.
them. I'll take them. We'll buy them. We'll buy them.
Yeah.
For a percentage of market value, we'll buy them.
Okay.
All right. Adam Buxton wants to know if there's any new things in the shop.
I mean, we buy so much stuff. It's used gear this year has been a whole avenue for me that is not been this wide open in a long time. And
so
we buy
is this
so
like
much stuff.
is this like a after COVID regret sales, or because people keep talking about that happening, and I haven't seen much of that.
I think it's a little bit of economic squeeze, people making ends meet, mixed with a lot of stuff out in the market. I just feel like I buy 2-3 guitars a day lately, and yeah, we had to change our whole way we process used gear to streamline it better.
Okay, all right.
Oh man, old tube amps. I have bought more dead old tube amps. I have enough because we don't do amp service officially, and I've been upstairs fixing. I have deluxes and pre-CBS, a lot of stuff upstairs.
Talk to your boy. Talk to your guy.
I have some cool.
You know, I like that shit.
I know. Oh yeah.
I bought it. Did you see the beautiful
I just
Fiberlux
bought
I got last year? Up front, silver face Fiberlux, gorgeous.
I just bought a West. Do you remember West amps?
Yes, of course.
I just bought a West 50 watt, and it was completely full of decon out of a garage. And I have not had the guts to plug it in yet. The cable looks about like it'll kill you.
Yeah.
So it's one of those take it upstairs, disassemble it to figure out what's up with it. But I'm pretty excited to see that thing.
Neat.
But yeah,
Very
there's
cool.
been there's always
Very
good stuff. You know, our website is now. I came up with a new way of doing it. So like you can actually use gear is always like up to date on the website, and it's chronological now. So that's pretty neat. And you know, we're getting pretty
That's cool.
excited
So
about
you can go to your website. It's chronological, so you can see the thing he's had in there the longest and offer him pennies on the dollar.
Boom.
nothing sticks long.
Yeah, we don't make pennies anymore.
Yeah, we don't make pennies. We make nickels.
Shit. Now Penny is
Nickels on
and
the
Penny
dollar.
is now sitting at home pissed off. Like, why are
She's still around?
What did I do?
She's been canceled. I think
Yeah.
that's what it means.
Oh,
I think
shit.
Penny's
Oh,
been
yeah.
canceled.
Penny, no.
Sorry, Penny. Nice
No,
knowing you.
no.
Yeah.
You can't take my penny from me. That's bullshit. Penny will never be canceled.
Better
as far
save
as
your
I'm
pennies
concerned.
then, man.
Yes,
Just
indeed.
saying.
That got weird. Sorry, that got weird.
We got tangents. Speaking of which, I'm pretty excited to do the NAMM show interview with you at NAMM. It's always fun. I feel like we always do the first one. We always kick off opening morning together now. And I'm usually
that's because
sometimes hungover.
I can bring you in early.
Yeah.
So as payment for me bringing you in early, we have to be the first video you put out.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
I had someone last year, I think it was Ryan from 60 Cycle, say, I watched you with Ken, and then 3 hours later, I saw the video online. I was like, yeah, I got a method to get it there.
Uh-huh.
He's like, that was crazy. He's like, I thought it was from last year that I realized it was from this year. I was like, yeah, I have a lot of templates that
He's another guy. I really like him. He is a really cool dude.
He's really nice. Steve is wonderful too. The other half of the podcast.
Yeah.
Steve is a rat fanatic too. He has every like rat pedal ever made, and I love Steve. They're such nice guys.
And we're gonna do some stuff with Guitar Geek next year.
Andy's great.
Yeah,
I like Andy.
I'm excited
He's
about
really
that
cool.
too.
There's so many fun people. I'm sure he'll come in here. He'll get excited.
Yeah, I hope so. He's good. What else we got, boys?
Chris Van Sickle
Says
says Brian has a Charger HB and gunmetal. Any chance this model / color gets a rosewood board in 26?
Absolutely zero chance.
Yeah.
There is zero.
Sorry,
There's
Chris.
literally, and I don't want to give away the farm or anything like that, but I will tell you, no. That model
I'll give away the farm. We're not making guitars.
Let's make it
next year.
yours. Let's make the one I got yours.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes,
Rosewood.
indeed.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of new stuff coming next year, and unfortunately, the gunmetal Charger is not in the cards. That's all I'm saying about that.
That's all you have to say.
I really just brought this to try and make the hot pink one guitar in the cards, but so far no dice.
Yeah, but you saw some of the new colors.
Oh
Come
no,
on.
it's great. It's
you're
great.
not
It's
disappointed.
great. I'm not disappointed.
You're not disappointed.
I just come here to pick on you about stuff. So
I'll do it. I'll do it.
yeah, that's good. It's good. I mean, you
I
know,
ain't
I'm a
afraid.
fan. I mean, I think I have.
I'm not afraid.
I think I probably have 25 or 30 of your guitars. It's the most guitars. I mean, I have so many of your guitars in multiple colors because I just like them, and I like taking them places, and they're the ones I always pick up. You know, so that's why I wanted to bring the one I play at home because
Hell yeah.
it makes me happy.
Well, What's up? They're laughing over there.
What is
We're just
that?
having fun with the switcher.
Yeah, we're just
Yeah, we
having
brought
fun.
a video switcher. So
Oh, okay. All right.
Everybody chill out.
I'm an AV kid at heart, so
Yeah.
got to bring all my.
Well, we appreciate
toys.
it. The toys. It's fun. It's fun. We'll
Do
keep
we have
it.
any
here.
other questions, or we?
No,
That's
I think
it.
we're just
That's
gonna.
it,
I think
that's
we're
it.
just gonna say goodbye.
All right.
Well, listen, everybody, have a
Goodbye,
great holiday season, and
You can
thank
buy
you.
cat pedals for your holiday season at beesmusicshop.com. Hit us up live at beesmusicshop.com. T-shirts, hoodies. We make the best hoodie Ken Haas has ever seen.
Mhm.
You do wear our hoodie a lot.
I do wear your hoodie quite a bit. Yep.
I get compliments in the hoodie, and I say in the Midwest it gets cold. We have hard hoodie opinions in
Yes.
the Midwest.
I don't
We
have
do.
one of those hoodies. It's tough.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
that's bullshit.
We'll get you one of them.
That's bullshit. And then this weekend, come see us at Hot Mulligan.
Yeah.
I'll be the tall guy walking around on Sunday night, and Ho Ho Hot Mulligan in Detroit at Fillmore this weekend's going to be awesome. And then tonight, Tori is out with Playboy Man Baby, and they are playing with the Coffin Cats tonight in Philadelphia, and that tour rolls on for another week, and until a week from tomorrow when they'll be in the Toledo area. So if you guys are check out the Coffin Cats or Playboy Man Babies media and figure out where they're at and see if they're coming to a town near you if you are in the East, rolling into the Midwest. And yeah, have a great weekend, everybody. I'll be here next week. I have no idea what I'm doing next week.
I won't be here.
Jeff won't be here. We might just have to wait and do this show again in 2 weeks. Right. As much as I hate to say it, because I don't have any special guests or nothing.
Well,
Unless somebody emails me, he's like, dude, I want to be on next week, and then I'm gonna be like, well, shit, then you're in. Right?
wow, that's all it takes.
So
yeah, it really
literally
is.
that's literally all it takes. It's that simple.
Yeah.
So we might be here next week, but we will for sure be here in 2 weeks. I'll be here with Tori, and we'll be doing a year-end wrap-up. So you all have a fantastic weekend. Trust yourself.